Good morning and thanks for joining us on the Thursday edition of TVC Breakfast. I'm Veronica Dan-Ikpoyi. I'm not here alone. I have in the studio Kemi Fola-Adeyemo. It's a blue day.
Absolutely. And it's looking good.
You were that mosquito I was trying to drive out of my house this morning.
To think I saw you minutes before I walked into the makeup room and it didn't even register in my head. Apparently, great minds think alike.
Absolutely, absolutely. But then again, let's look at this matter. I'm talking about thinking and all of that. So sometimes the mind works in certain ways where it involves in fraudulent activities, as claimed now by the ICPC, talking about the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, where it arrested the Banj, talking about Fola-Adeyemo Banji, the Banj as we know him. And they said that he colluded with some government officials to infuse some ghost workers or persons into the details of accounts of persons who are beneficiaries of the N-Power program. And that they had been, trying to call him to question, but then he wasn't responding. And so what happened eventually. I think he submitted himself to be questioned. And they said that the payments that were made to these ghost workers were paid to an account linked to him. And that is how, they are now tracing everything back to him. But his lawyer, Mariam Musa, has come out to say that this is malicious, this is misconceived, this is prejudicial to the justice system. And I'm wondering how it is that, first, we do not have the names of the government officials that was said to that is claimed to that the Banj had worked with, how we do not have their names out there, but it's just the Banj now facing all of this. And then how is it that he wields so much influence to collude with government officials to achieving this? These are questions that are bugging my mind.
Yes, really interesting issues that you raised and, well, quite valid. And we hope that ICPC will provide these answers too. They say about 10 people have been grilled so far. I guess before the Banj walked in. But yes, their identities, haven't been made public. And talking about the response by the Banj's legal team, of course, they have stoutly denied. And they are also accused, saying there could be now a malice, I don't know, a campaign of malice, even going beyond ICPC. There could be some people who are after...
Is the Banj a politician?
Well, that's what he's saying now, that this is him. He has, built his career. Everybody knows how he stands, represents hard work, the youth energy, how you can be anything you want to be, definitely not through crime. And N-Power, or the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, has also spoken out on this issue, that it was they that, sent out these petitions to security agencies for investigation. But of course, no names were mentioned. But it says no one, the Banj, for those who were inquiring whether the Banj was its ambassador, they said the Banj isn't the ambassador. But yes, we really need to know. In fact, government should even lift the veil beyond N-Power. All these issues of Nigerians benefiting from one government scheme or the other. We see numbers. Yes, they come out, press, journalists are involved, we see them. But it will be good, to, penetrate this issue a little further, because the issue of, corruption is something that the government of the day said it wanted to be judged on. And, the rankings haven't been so encouraging, even though, yes, we see people coming to court, for one allegation or the other. But of course, the journey has probably just started. It might be a long hurdle for the Banj to establish his innocence in the matter. So it's really still a little too soon to say much on the issue.
Perhaps that he will be able to establish his innocence as he claims, and that it won't be a long haul because of the impact it will have, because he represents a lot of he's a brand ambassador to some other organization and all of that, and the damage it would have on his reputation and career. So he needs to address this as quickly as possible. And it was good to see that he actually came eventually to submit himself, despite the fact that they were reaching out to him, according to the reports, and he was not forthcoming, but eventually he now submitted himself. Perhaps there are reasons why he wasn't forthcoming at the time, engagements and all of that.
At the time the invitation came in, he wasn't in the country, and so as soon as he arrived on Monday, he surrendered, so to speak, and was subsequently detained. But you're right; these are damning allegations. His innocence is, is established. It is established. That is, he stands innocent until proven guilty. So it will be good. I think it's more for ICPC, for my own end, for ICPC to just do the needful, hurry up with the investigation. Is it going to court? We need to know where does
it shouldn't leave the matter hanging
because
it could cause a lot of damage for the person of the bench, and then for other lessons for other celebrities as it is now. Whatever engagement you're having, you should make sure it is as open, transparent as much as possible, such that you will not be tagged as being a part of a fraudulent activity.